Hi, this is Monk from Team Liquid, and I'm here as a continuation of my series, Better Know a WCS AM Qualifier Player, here with Desrow. Now, Desrow, not only are you a WCS AM Qualifier, you're also here at IEM, so fortunately we can do this as an interview, as a video interview, live, right? It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it is, it is.
All right, so I think the big elephant in the room right here is how you were supposed to play in IEM, but you missed your flight, or can you explain that whole situation for me?
So I missed my first flight by 50 minutes, or by like 10 minutes. And then my second flight got canceled because of the weather. My third flight got delayed by 2 hours because of the first flight, because of the bad weather. So I ended up having a shot at playing my winners round 1, to having a shot at playing my my losers round 1, to just not playing any matches at all. And I really prepared. The way the stage 1 works is you have 8 players, and I studied 6 of them, and I didn't get to play anything. So yeah,
that kind of sucks. Well,
it does.
Do you have any plans for the rest of your stay in New York?
I just enjoy myself. I like to call the city the jungle that never sleeps. It's always crazy people, crazy things going on. So just, yeah, really trying not to be bitter about the situation.
Now, little known thing is that Team Liquid actually did an interview with you before, and we thought it ended up being a little too serious. Now, I wasn't doing the interview, but let's try to be a little more casual this time, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so you mentioned that there are a lot of crazy things in New York. What have you seen?
Well, we went to eat last night at 10 or 11 p.m. or whatever, and fire trucks came. There was an ambulance. Then we were like, okay. And then there was like, there's traps on the street for like to go in the basement for buildings. And we thought someone just fell that was drunk. And then later when we came out, it wasn't someone who fell. There was just a hole in the ground and someone fell in it. It was crazy. And it's just like people in general, like they're just so loud, and like everyone thinks they're in a movie and they just start yelling out of the blue for like whatever they want. So it's fun. It's crazy and fun.
I hear a lot of people saying that they're visiting New York for the first time and everything's out of the movie. In fact, I've heard like 5 different people say it to me in 5 different occasions. Is this like a common thing, or did you get it from someone else?
No, I came in and like I watched How I Met Your Mother so much, and it was just like, yeah, it makes sense now. I understand why they act that way or why certain things happen in the show, because it truly is as like silly or crazy or as it is in How I Met Your Mother.
So, speaking of How I Met Your Mother, do you like the mother?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah.
What do you like about her?
My mother?
No. The mother that was revealed? Yeah.
She came out. Yeah, she came out. Yeah, no, she's pretty. She's pretty. It took so long. It took like 8 seasons before they were like, this is her. You always saw like a pair of leg, or a fucking umbrella. It's time that we finally see her.
Like, they actually showed who she was at the end of the last season.
Yeah.
Did you like her back then? Because I know a lot of people, when they saw her, they're like, oh, she's not pretty enough, or...
Well, I mean, like, it's obvious Ted was never going to score a 10. So, I mean, and like, the more you wait for something, the more expectations you have, and the bigger, like, she had like to be like Katy Perry for people to be satisfied. So, no, I was happy.
So you think Katy Perry is a 10?
Yeah.
Who else would you think is a 10?
Okay, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Miley Cyrus. Like,
that's understandable.
I mean, a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, Anna Montana, you were so much more prettier. I don't like the new hair. What is this? Why are you licking a sledgehammer?" But I mean, like, she does what she does, and she doesn't like really give a fuck or look back and feel bad. And I like the confidence.
Okay, but you like her better now rather than when she was Hannah Montana?
Yeah. Like, Anna Montana was generic, just high school girl trying to be pretty with the sparkles and everything. Now we get to see something real.
So Hannah Montana and Katy Perry, do you just like singers or over actresses, or?
Jennifer Aniston. Because, like, of course, like, now she's getting a little bit older and she's probably got like some plastic surgery, but when she's at her natural, like just a few years back or even now, it's just, yeah.
So I also heard that you like Dramas. What kind of dramas do you watch?
Yeah, I'm pretty desperate for anything like Jersey Shore, the UK version of Jersey Shore, Geordie Shore. That was pretty good. There was a thread on TL. I tried to bump it so many times. People didn't catch on. It was a bit sad. And then Game Cribs, the LOL TV show. And then just, like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, a little bit of Boardwalk Empire, Homeland, House of Cards. You name it. Yeah.
So we're pretty close to the Jersey Shore right now. Why don't you just head over there and see what it's like?
I mean, I think if I would ask, are you from Jersey? Are you Italian? People would get offended. Or are you Guido? I don't want to get in a fight.
Well, why not? You could probably kick their asses.
Well, I mean, it's like if they get some friends, I don't run very fast, so I wouldn't make it far in a big brawl.
All right, you don't want to run away from the fight. You want to get some of your own friends and actually fight.
Yeah, I could get Todd. He's angry and meanie, so he would help.
So Todd, I heard he's been talking smack about you in French. Does he do that at every event?
Well, yeah, we lived together for 3-4 months in Korea, and he's treat me as a little brother, so he always teases me, and it's all in good fun. I used to tell my mom about him, how he was always the grumpy guy, and he kind of is, but you kind of have to accept it and just you like him anyway.
Okay. Do you know anyone else in real life that's kind of like that?
No, really. It's really Todd is the kind of person that you cross once, even if you didn't mean it, and it's gonna take some time before you can wave the white flag and be accepted again. So it's I don't know if it's a French mentality or if it's just Todd, but yeah.
Okay. So we should probably talk a little about WCS AM, since this is a WCS AM qualifier match. Who did you beat? I usually have the brackets with me, but since this is a live interview, it's probably a little impromptu. I didn't really have time to prepare.
You're doing good.
Thanks.
So
I appreciate it.
No problem. So I beat Avillo, and then he kicked the chair. I beat Jon Snow, which was a really close match, and then he qualified later. And then I beat Zoo Courage, who actually took a map off Jim and finished third in a Chinese tournament. He was a Zerg. And then I beat Quantic Venus, who should change his build, because I just studied him 30 minutes before a match, and then I beat him with some blind counter, sadly for him. I picked a build that I knew was going to do well versus what he likes to do.
So you beat Quantic Penis?
Yeah. He was a TSL B-teamer.
Oh, okay.
He's Korean. He's not super famous or anything, but he was sent to DreamHack, and he's an up-and-comer Korean for Quantic.
But, so TSL Penis?
Venus.
No,
not Vines. Not penis. Venus, not penis, not Vines. Venus, like the planet, I think.
Okay. So the second planet from the sun, right?
I'm not an expert when it comes to star. I'm sorry.
But you play StarCraft.
Well, I mean, I know Pluto, and I know Saturn, because they have cars and everything. But that's pretty much it.
So Pluto is a planet?
Well, it used to be. I think. I think they were no, screw you. You're too small. There's Mars too.
Mars isn't a planet anymore?
No. I mean, there's Mars as a planet. It's easy. It's Mars is a chocolate bar, Saturn's a car, and then there's Jupiter, and that's it, man.
So what's Uranus?
The planet, right?
Yeah, the planet, of course.
Yeah, I don't know where it is, man. It's 7 or 6, maybe, in the order.
Okay, but why don't you think there's a company called that?
Well, it could be misleading, It's the first impression is everything.
Is that what you've learned in life, that first impression is everything?
Oh, yeah. You really have to learn it. You don't really understand it. You can forget about it, and then one time you're going to forget it for a while, and it's going to pay back. You're gonna regret it a little bit.
So you're saying that connections are and getting on everyone's good side is really important? I feel like you've been pretty good at that over the last few months.
Well, yeah, I mean, I used to be a little bit raging and have a shitty attitude on stream, and it took a year or two for people to come back to the stream and be wow, you changed, it's so awesome. So I don't fake trying to be nice. I just try to be nice in general and always be positive. So like for Wax to say that our interview was boring, it's just I was trying to be positive, and he's like, "Hey, you're boring. People want fun." But I mean, what's the point of being negative? Like it's fun, like sometimes to say controversial stuff that you really think should be said. But yeah.
I think this interview is going a little bit better, right?
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of your personality, yeah?
Yeah. You remind me of Oddbit a little bit. You're starting to.
You know, we went to the same high school.
Oh, really? You're like the new Oddbit because, like, you know, he left for like greener grass, and then you're like his like successor.
I wouldn't say that, but I mean, I try. So okay, so I have to ask this question to everyone. If you could have 5 players on your team, and you could pick any 5 players, who would they be, and why? I ask this question because like some people they answer like, oh, the 5 best players. Some people are like, oh, I play Protoss, so the 5 best Protoss, and they could teach me everything. Like that's a little selfish, you know. Some like your best friends, your 5 best friends, like maybe Todd, right? So who would you pick?
I would pick SOS because I hate how he plays, but I think that would be beneficial to learn a little bit on other styles. I would pick, even though like I'm a big fan of Flash, I would pick Innovation because he's more well-rounded. What's Zerg? I would pick Sulky. And then I guess I would pick Huck because we get really along. And what else would I pick? A Terran or a Zerg? I think PvT is more about mechanics. It's not about strategy as much. So I would pick another Zerg. What kind of Zerg? Like a scrappy Zerg. Leenock. I think Leenock. And then we could like maybe lose some weight together, go to the gym. It would be interesting, yeah.
I think out of everyone who I asked, you probably gave the most well-rounded answer. Like, for example, SOS, even though you hate his style, you wanted to learn from him.
Yeah.
Huck because you're friends, you know, a little bit of everything, so nothing gets too overwhelming, and you get the best parts of everything, right?
Yeah.
So you've been going to the gym a lot. Like, how's that been going?
Well, I kind of wrote like a post a few months back. I haven't been consistent with my diet. It's like I do my diet, then I cheat one day out of like the 7 days, and then I go 6 days, I cheat again. So and I haven't been going to the gym for like 4 or 5 months. I got a dog, so it's sort of like an excuse, but I shouldn't be saying that. But I started again, and it's really like fun. It's like I like being sore, and I like to like compete against myself to like lift better. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, the goal is just to lose weight. In 2 years, I lost like 80 to 90 pounds because I was like close to 500 before. I'm at 400 right now. So hopefully by next year, because I always say that I'm like, oh, you'll see me in 6 months, I'll be so much smaller. But I've stopped saying it, and I just work on myself as much as I can. But it's just so stressful with StarCraft, you know. Region lock, not region lock, tournaments, not tournaments, teams, not teams. There's like so much to manage.
Like I actually used to be pretty fat, and really? I think one of the things I learned about losing weight is that it's not just an instant experience. It's more
lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, exactly. You hear that all the time, and you just got to go at it a little bit at a time, right? Two pigeons just flew over us in the convention center.
That's sick.
Yeah. So okay, so I'm kind of curious. Do you have a gym routine that you want to share with us?
Yeah, so I do 1 hour weights and cardio. The next day I do cardio. After that I do weights, cardio. And I'm not like an expert at lifting weights. I went from 15 reps or 12 reps to 8 reps, but lifting heavier. And I just do like every group muscle basically, and I don't skip legs. And yeah, I just do my thing. And the diet, a lot of people have been asking. I know a chef does paleo, I do keto. It's a little bit more extreme, but if you take nutrients and you eat your greens, you're good to go. It's veggies and meat, so.
Yeah, it sounds like you've done a lot of research into this, and that's a big part of success.
Yeah, you have to. And it's not too complicated, too. And carbs makes you feel like crap most of the time. Like, a lot of people actually Huck, even though like he doesn't really need to lose weight, although he's getting a little bit of cheeks. He's going to start to do keto just because you have so much energy. Like, I can sleep 6 hours, and then I'm good to go. So it's crazy, and it's good.
I think we learned a lot about Desrow and his ways today. Yeah, we got a little better to know him, right?
Yeah.
So I think this has been a good interview. I think we can wrap it up. Do you have any shout-outs, sponsors, anything?
Yeah, so I'm really sad I didn't get to play or didn't get to play on stage because I made those patches. Shout out to Riptide from Team Liquid for hooking me up with the same company. Oh, unfortunately, it's the same size as Team Liquid, but because I'm bigger, it looks really small. And also, I made them close to each other, which was a mistake. But you know, you learn and you live. So shout out to Microbyte, Kingston, Asus, and GG Tracker. And shout out to you. I hope people check out your Hearthstone guides. He deserves it, guys.
Thanks for the shout out. This was Monk from Team Liquid. Have a good day.